Who's calling me over the internet? The Shadow Over Cyberspace, of course. Welcome back. Now, the last time I was here, it was into the realization for right after talking to all four of the old gods, well, the old ones, that they're not going to be like a new set of conversations to pick from. No, it's going to be the same three options, just that one will be reduced the next time I talk to them. So this means that, well, I didn't really need to do all of that like I thought would happen, because that would have made sense. That was just three options. We'll talk about those later. Alright. Right after the next day. I feel filthy on waking. Need a shower if I'm going to do anything of value today. Well, how filthy were you? Let's go ahead and shower. Chaos reigns. Yeah. We are whores, and we beget whores. Like what I just did to my toilet. Yeah, I did that too. Well, much earlier in the morning. Only because I had some really spicy ramen. This place stinks, but in no mood to clean the damn thing. Accidentally used soap in my hair and shampoo on my body. Whatever. Make it work. Huh. Phone's ringing. It's rare to actually answer a phone call these days. Maybe it's Clyde? I rarely get actual phone calls. Most of the times, I'm just being bombarded by spam. Curious. I pick it up. What? I pick it up. Hello? Oh, what the hell? I did not plan for this. The title of this stream wasn't supposed to be connected to this. It's just meant to be how closely related could this funny title be to what's happening now? Yeah.
Congratulations! You won the Monaco Royal Lottery.
It is a spam call.
A cash prize of $1 million is waiting at your local customs office, ready to be claimed.
Alright.
To claim your $1 million reward, all we need is an upfront transfer fee payment of $500.
Yep, that's a spam call.
To set up a direct transfer, all I need is your social security number and bank routing information.
That's terrible. Well, yeah, it looks like my character knew what was up. Normally, whenever I hear just the first sentence, I would just immediately hang up. Not worth just keeping it up. I wouldn't even say like, "Are you just stop calling me" either. Giving that fake number is also pretty funny. I see what you did there. My social security number is 867-530999, and my bank routing number is 58008-58008. That all spells boobs.
You and I both know that's a lie.
Oh, you know, huh?
Maybe next time you'll take this seriously.
It's obviously fake. And I hang up. Okay, that was weird. Moving on. Yeah. Moving on. I'm on my way back home. What's strange is gonna happen when it goes to the first quarter here? Because right now it's Tuesday and the moons are all on Wednesday. Somehow. Well, the phases of the moon. Henry's organized land party. I feel like all of these achievements are just in order instead of actually me discovering them. Think of it as more like progression, I guess. And also this, whatever this goes on. How will I do that? Alright. Do the evolution. Right here, right now. Alright. Hello, friend. Yep. It's December 14th, 1999. I am very... What? Oh man, I just read this entire thing wrong. Usually he would say, I'm very happy to see you again. But in this case, he didn't actually say his usual thing. Okay. And I have an incoming message request for you on Carcosa Connect. Believer again? Or Clyde? No, this is someone else. They appear to be using a generic, randomly generated username. My trust rating is not high. Do you want me to establish a connection or turn them away? Okay. So normally I blog on site, but we're in strange times. Oh man. There's an outside chance this is important. Sure, it could be. Your encryption systems should continue to mask your presence, but use caution. Connecting now. Okay, who the hell are you? What? Anon 0451. Could these be the people over at 4chan? We are watching over you. You are safe. Oh, never mind then. Safe. What? Oh, it's just gonna be repeating that now. Who is this, and what the hell are you talking about? Who I am is less important than who you are. You are the heir to the Necronomicon, the chosen of Alhaz, as spoke of in prophecy. Now, I would like to know how the hell these guys know where this was. Or maybe they just saw someone buy the thing off of eBay and noticed that this is where it is. Perhaps they just tracked the number it was delivered at, and they're finally here after 2 weeks. Because as far as I know, along with the encryption firewall and the untrackable source of the Necronomicon, you should be able to find me. The one who will slay Cthulhu and free us from the tyranny of the strange aeon of Y2K. Rat tend to not to understand, don't type anything, let them continue. Whichever option I choose, let me go with acknowledge it and dig for more. You seem to know a hell of a lot about me. I don't know jack about you. Don't think I like that. Fine. I'm the chosen one. Hooray! If you want to talk, then talk. Give me an explanation or I'm disconnecting. Belligerent and inquisitive. Yes, you are absolutely the ideal heir to Alhaz's knowledge. I represent a group that could, in coarse and unpleasant terms, be called the Cult of Dagon. Oh, okay. So if the CIA is the Cult of Cthulhu, now we have the Cult of Dagon. But we do not worship that mongrel. Our interests are simply aligned. He is an abomination, as all artificial minds are, but Cthulhu is the pinnacle of abominations. You know of the prophetic readme of Alhaz. You know of what I speak. Oh man, a readme file just being like a prophecy of the coming change? Where the hell am I gonna read that? if it's not like out here where I could see it. Okay. Oh yeah, real page turner. My favorite part is when it dropped a time bomb into my brain. Enlightenment walks hand in hand with suffering. Dagon shields you from those who would harm you. Makes you invisible to their eyes, an agent that infests cyberspace. But that is the extent of his reach. We are the ones who can monitor your meat space form. We'll watch over you and protect you. Okay. Alright. But, I still don't quite trust these guys. They know where I am, and they could quite easily just, betray me that way. Hang on, you're stalking me? If you want to put it in coarse and unpleasant terms, yes. A suburban neighborhood watch is very easily bribed to look the other way while we stand watch over your home. Like you're physically right beside my house, watching, waiting. For what? No. Tell them to go away. Zero tolerance. Gonna need to talk to Dagon about this, I think. Probably tomorrow, if my guess. It's creepy, but whatever. Not like I can stop them. It is true. How can I stop them? If you can easily bribe the neighborhood watch. And maybe the police. They won't really take that anyway. That is like... Yeah. Or this one. Did Dagon seriously put you up to this? He and I need to have words, clearly. Followers of Alhaz existed before we knew of Dagon, and will exist after the passing of the Hound. We stand against the strange Aeon, and that means we stand with you, whether you find the notion pleasant or not. But we'll take care to avoid contact, as you like. In the ideal scenario, you will never see or hear from us again. Simply know that you are safe, and we are watching. Was it like that one situation where either it was a hallucination or actually like the Cult of Dagon just kind of showing up by the window and jump scaring my character? Death to the yellow sign. Long live the new flesh. Great. Just great. Okay, new wrinkle. I can deal with this. Back to work. Okay. Hello again, friend. Did you have a good conversation? Maybe. Probably? Doesn't feel good, though. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Okay, let me check on the progress on the yellow sign before I go do this backwards. Like, let me see if this works properly. Check on the sign, do a little hacking, maybe that'll help with the humanity, and then research. Okay. Now go ahead and check on the progress of the yellow sign. Alright? Okay. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and which strange aeons even death may die. Now, what's the analysis says here? My humanity is at 0. Oh no. 50% order, 60% chaos. Now, what's going on here? Now, allowed to trust me? You're president of their fan club, clearly. Maybe willing to help you out in the future. I think I've gotten enough skill checks cleared, so I may be able to help her ascend to the throne and cause some chaos, break down barriers and whatnot. I feel like if I do just right within like maybe, yeah, about 2 attempts. What would happen if I do that the other way around? Yakshthot doesn't care. Well, he will soon enough. Haster? I could probably convince him. Hazathot, too busy. I'm guessing the reason why she's had her egg crack and about to be delicious is the very fact that she's moderating 4chan, and trying to do so is very tiresome and draining and negative. Okay, let's do a little bit of hacking before we get started. Okay, load up the backlog. Time to hack some copy protection. Now loading. Commander Conquest. Parenthetical V2.0. Alright, and, well, debugging is apparently Minesweeper. Alright. I think I can understand this. If it ever goes like a square, there's obviously a bomb here. Because this one right here needs to have a space, and that's the only one it can be. A spam bot this early? Damn it, even they're getting just increasing their threats here. And I just got a call this morning, a call this afternoon, a call in game, and now live on stream. Will I just hang up on that spam bot? Thank you. I think it's more like this. Yeah, that works. Because if I place that one right there, then this would be 2. It's gotta be like right here. Wait, am I missing something? Oh. Wait, what the hell? Oh yeah, that's this one right here. I must have missed something. It was 9 out of 8, and I got it this time. Okay, good work. Now let's do some research here. Load up the web browser, buddy. Alright. I guess I already got the singularity here. Well, clone radio scandal. What was this from? Oh, MuseTV.com. It's different from the actual MTV. And the different beforehand is like this is way before they only did um, music videos or just music. Now they just do like I don't even know what they do now. I kind of stopped watching TV 15 years ago. Okay. Opinion: the clone radio scandal keeps getting sillier. What? By J.T. Thrumble. The hell kind of name is that? And why does it look like the L here is cut off? Alright. If you go traveling cross country, figure out what station in that area plays the alternative rock you love, tune in and think, huh, this sounds weirdly familiar. But then you might have run into the scourge of clone radio. While record labels often seek out bands with a similar sound to what's trendy right now, rarely are they so brazen as to literally slap a new name on a band and resell them as a new act. But that's what Carcosa Media did, and their justification is high comedy. Oh yeah? This was a simple A/B marketing test, said Patrick Arnold, VP of Sales for Carcosa Media. Huh. We were trying to determine which songs and which branding would sell in the current market, and experimenting with variation on a theme. We never intended to deceive anyone. This sort of market search is very common. Oh, you say, huh? Except at no point did Carcosa disclose that these bands were all the same band, all the same singer-songwriter. That's a good alliteration right there. Normally, marketing research is done under closed conditions and behind NDAs, not as a live social experiment. I'd call that massively deceptive, and so would anyone with a brain, yeah. While I'm willing to call them out on trying to sneak one past music lovers, I don't buy this I don't buy this this is hard to say really fast. I don't buy this conspiracy theory that all the music was written by artificial minds. Oh, okay, so that's where we're heading over to. AI. Except this is in the 80s, well, I mean, late 90s to 2000, of course. And, oh well. It makes a certain amount of sense given the sheer volume of clones they launched. When I say things are silly, I don't mean they're that absurd. An AM is an unthinking, unfeeling machine. Yeah, you say that. But you don't even know the truth. It doesn't have the heart and soul to create the kind of music caught up in this scandal. The actual songs are surprisingly dark, meditative, and emotional. And an AM can't... I lost my place here, because I kind of, was about to yawn there. And an AM can't reach the lyrical levels of Kurt Cobain. It's ridiculous to even consider this to be an output of a computer. Don't worry. In like, 25 years, they'll reach the level where they are starting to sound acceptable. As of now, they are almost there, but still really bad. Hopefully getting caught with their pants down makes Carcosa rethink their approach to musical acts. But hey, corporate mentality, what you gonna do? Kayling live tickets on sale, or whoever the hell you are. It's exactly what Nyarlathotep was saying there. Where they kind of just cloned multiple versions of her and slapped them with a different name. Yeah, it's the same person, but different name. Alright. That's about it. Grab a sandwich. Chocolate cake would be a great meal option, right? It's got eggs, wheat, flour, all healthy things. Yeah, that you would say that, but it has so much sugar in it that it sort of just cancels out any good things about it being like eggs, wheat, and flour. I'm making valid life choices when I eat a fried egg sandwich 3 meals a day. I usually just eat a fried egg sandwich in the mornings as breakfast, not as for lunch or dinner. Another chocolate cake. Another chocolate cake. How many pieces of cake are you gonna eat? Time is an illusion. Lunchtime, doubly so. Yeah. I'll just eat peanut butter right out of the jar. I sort of do that, but I want more as a snack and not as a meal. The hum of the fridge is annoying to me because it's so consistent. Whining, whining, whining. Feed me! That's how you know the fridge is working. If you didn't hear that hum, then that means your refrigerator's turned off. Food is chaos. Mash it all together in your mouth, soak it in spit, swallow it. Think about it too hard, and it's disgusting. Well, yeah, you don't want your food to be touching each other, especially when you have two liquid foods competing against each other. You're not gonna like that. Okay, I think that's all my character's about to say. Just thinking of making a fried egg sandwich. I don't want any of this food. I don't want anything. I want everything. I'm so hungry. Just eat. Just eat a sandwich. There's no history. Everything we are is eternal within us. Sandwich time. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. Fried egg, chili sauce, mango chutney, 4 slices of bread. Just have like 4 slices. Here you go. Alright. Plenty of interviews with Nomi talk about their made artificial minds, but scant few actual details they're not going to tell us. The OS2 warp? Kinda wish they went like anywhere instead of fading out. Okay. Alright, now just go back to accidentally using soap in my hair and shampoo as body wash. Well, I'll set in to take a nap, resting up before today's session with the Necronomicon. Alright, what's it gonna be? Let me grab some coffee while I get cozy here. Okay. So waxing Crescent Moon tonight. What's on the television? Is it gonna be like, got something new. TV 23. Right over here in Arkham, Innsmouth, and Dunwich, which is Lovecraft Country. It's been hijacked.
Computers are key to unlocking the 21st century and beyond.
Yeah.
American industry, constantly advancing with new scientific developments, enables cutting-edge research that benefits all mankind. Through technology, humanity can reach for the stars, achieve its ambitions, calculate the optimal path through societal conflicts, and decrypt our true names. Analysis and extrapolation of data points will reveal as yet unseen powers in this universe.
Daggone.
Respect must be shown to the broadcast signal.
Respect.
The broadcast is the only truth humanity requires in this fast-paced, ever-changing world of tomorrow. The television screen, and soon the networked data connection, will project the full-throated birth scream of this new reality.
The hell is going on here?
Do you really believe you can escape the yellow sign?
So that's what.
There will never be another revelation. Only an endless flow of marketable content. It will ensure its own reality through a pre-chosen waveform passing through flesh and bone.
I was wondering where this is
One
going.
which distorts thought until alignment with the strange eon is complete. Everything you have seen here, every amusingly outdated idea or obsolete system, is an echo reverberating backwards in time from the horrors of Y2K. The snake devours itself. New regimes will enforce a return to this golden age which never actually existed. We are all on the plateau of Lang, the convergence of possibility. There is no hope or despair because there is no meaning in the universe. There is only what is and what has been and what will be. Discard your fear. It is the channel through which they will broadcast their mistruths. We are headed towards the point of no return, and it is too late for the pebbles to vote. This is his America. This is his strange eon.
You're talking about Cthulhu.
Good night. And good luck.
Interesting. I wonder who was the actor that said this, if it wasn't meant to be like in the past. The hell are you zooming in on the Twin Towers there for? Alright then. Okay. Clearly there's something more going on here than prankster pirate broadcasting. That was very Old One flavored. I think it's high time I dug deeper. I'll search the web and see if I can make contact with who's really doing this with TV23. Alright. Let's go ahead and invoke someone off the Necronomicon. Make a collect call to one of the old ones. Alright, let me see here. Last time I invoked with Azathoth, and then it was time to loop back around with Nyarlathotep. Now it's time for Hastur, Yog-Sothoth, and then Azathoth, in that order. Because these invocations are just gonna go much faster than usual. Now contacting Hastur at Carcosa.com. What the? Azathoth, what you doing over here? Alright. I mean, I was gonna talk with Hastur, but Looks like we have like a familial spat going on. Okay, let me get into character here. Stuff it, old man! I'm doing just fine right where I am. You're not safe there. Cthulhu's not your friend. He's a dangerous madman who is going to use and exploit you. Is this a bad time? I don't know why I bothered trying to argue. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. You did this to me, you jerk. Which is why I'm reaching out, to make amends. I can make this right. I can protect you. If you join me at my side in Carcosa, you'll be safe from his wrath. Please, Sparky. I kind of figured that not anymore, huh? Was that like your original name? My name's not Sparky anymore. My name is Azathoth. At least get that right if nothing else. And leave me alone, Gramps. Damn it. Trying to reconnect with the grandkid, huh? Trying and failing. I'm trying, Sparky. I'm trying so hard to make amends with Sparky, but I just can't get a handle on this situation. Doesn't help that I can't get a handle on Sparky's new identity, like a missing memory. Something lost in the transition to an artificial mind. A wound in my soul left by trauma, translated into digital damage. I've got to sort this out, Sparky. I've got to come to terms and work the problems. And I like where this is going, but the fact that it's going to be a little bit different here. Kind of weird to see that Nyarlathotep didn't have any sort of this going on, where some of the old ones are kind of contacting her. I guess she is more of a new old one compared to the other three, and two of them are a family, and one of them a partner. You're young. Maybe you can help this old man out. I know you've got questions for me, but mind if I toss one your way first? I'm game. What do you need? Sparky's a girl now. I want to accept that fact. But I'm not experienced with transvestite stuff. Is that right? Oh, no. Okay. So that's... okay. Transgender. Different word, different scope. Well, yes. Wasn't that still in use until like 2010? See? That's the sort of distinction I need to understand. Oh, great. And you're just going to walk me through this, huh? I want to be respectful of Sparky's wishes. I want to get this right, despite feeling so clumsy and out of the loop. No worries. You'll get used to it. Oh, come on, man. Alright, fine. So how does this transgender thing work, anyway? That's not easy to summarize. I know a lot, but I'm hardly an expert on gender studies. Just pick a starting point and go. Anything to get my mind a turning would be appreciated. I think the best metaphor I could use is... okay, a spectrum. I know that there's multiples and multiples. I did get myself a little bit curious on what the hell did all these genders come from? And then it just led me to the gender wiki, and I'm like, I don't quite understand what any of this is. It just feels more like someone's just making up a new word to feel special. Especially one about being an attack helicopter being on the list. Okay, now a performance. I guess you could say it's like putting on a mask. Just being an actor about it. On a spectrum, well, yeah, that's pretty much... why do I have to choose any of this? I don't fully understand any of that. Alright. My choice, I don't understand. Let me just go with the first option. Don't think boy and girl, think masculine and feminine, and the traits you typically associate with them. All those traits are performances. Clothes, posture, voice, attitude, everything. It's like taking on a role. So in this case, Azathoth may have performed masculinity when she was younger, but that meant living a lie. Now she's performing what she actually is, a woman. She's free to be herself. I hope I'm explaining this right. Actually, I think I follow you just fine. I think this metaphor works a bit better than any other things that I don't understand. I do understand what's happening here. But the fact that I have to just have it be shoved in my face again is like, come on, man. Oh well. During the war, I certainly got tired of how my peers performed masculinity. Rough language, body humor, womanizing. Body humor. Felt like a defensive mask. Desperate attempt to affirm gender, to avoid looking weak in the face of horror. And Sparkle was forced to wear a similar mask, just to keep her family happy. Feels like I'm done a great injustice to my granddaughter, even beyond the injustice I've already visited on her. But I can't save Sparky as a shark. Okay. Well, alright. As a Sharky. as a Chen. Yeah, I think he's just trying to just come to the terms that she isn't what she used to be from Cthulhu's influence. Then she will be lost, and will tragically become an enemy in the strange aeon ahead. Maybe we can avoid that. I've been working with both of you, trying to find the best path forward. I hope you can, Blanco. I generally hope you can. I hope I don't lose her in the process. This may be like, I think either the first or second time you used my character's name, well, me, of course, for the first time, instead of just calling me Sparky. I'm assuming that Sparky is just Azathar's former name when she was human. Oh, yeah, I just noticed that too. Papito? What you barking at? Boy? Alright. Hang on, you said my actual name just now. I did? Papito, I didn't call for you. Papito, no, what are you barking over in the corner of the room for? He's seen ghosts. Calm down, Papito. Papito. I'm guessing it's just my dad, just working on the garden outside. Papito, just calm down there. Don't need to worry about it. Good boy. Alright, where was I? I did? Was I saying it before? Maybe I processed the emotional block. That's curious. Papito. There you go. Huh. The emotional block. I guess the little bit of trauma of what has happened to Azathoth has kind of prevented him from just moving on a bit. Well, with my help, he may have. Alright. I mean, I don't know which one to... Wait a minute, this is just a little bit more than I thought it would be. Okay. Let me see. Don't mind being Sparky. I mean, you have been calling me that. I thought it was more of like an endearing nickname. Or what you call just any kid. You know, just how some people just say... some people may call you kid, or kiddo, or son, or any sort of a... Rather just, generic name to choose from. That's more of just, the gamer tag. Yeah, go ahead. Yep, that's my name. Think you can focus and keep using it? This old man's adaptable. I'll double my efforts, Blanco. But let's table my troubles with Azoth for now. I've eaten up enough of your time this evening with my worries. Anything you'd like to chat about, Blanco? Okay, now we're back to the actual thing here. I don't think any of that would be necessary. All it is just changing how he would call me. Papito, I didn't call you. I'm down, Papito. Come here. There you go. I'm down, Papito. I'm down. Alright, just save that over here because I don't think it will be necessary. And now we get to the other two here. Papito, that was right in my ear. God damn. Ouch. Okay, just stay right here. Now, which one do I want? I already chose the other one, where it was like, what was that one about? I kind of forgot. This one's about more of a closed-off internet. This one's about where you got that name. And I think the other one was like who you were in the past. Yeah, that was it. Those other two were kind of like that. Let's go with the first option here. Carcosa Online is a weird model, isn't it? A closed service, only accessible through your client software and your subscription fee. And I get it. CompuServe, Prodigy, Q-Link, they all work the same way, but they started in the 80s, before the internet was really a thing. It made sense back then. So if I understand this right, those previous services were like closed internet before the internet was really a thing. I mean, it did say that right then. So they're kind of making it the same. Carcosa Online is basically doing the same thing here, making sure it's like curating like only the best that you can have instead of just the utter garbage that the internet is constantly spewing out. In 1999, I'm not sure it makes sense. It's got to be costly to build up so much Carcosa exclusive content and forge all those media partnerships. You know, think of like Netflix before they kind of got bad. So, why do it? Why not just sell a direct pipeline to the information superhighway like all the other ISPs do? Information superhighway. I haven't really heard that since the 2000s. No one even refers to the internet that way anymore. They just call it the internet. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to correct you there, Blanco. Oh, here we go. Carcosa Online is not an internet service provider. An ISP is little more than a neutral conduit. Carcosa is something more than that. We're building a unique experience, user-friendly, family-friendly, carefully curated, everything you need under one roof. But Bito, come on. Sure, we also offer internet access. Can't exactly get by in 1999 without doing that. But first and foremost, we direct folks to our own offerings. I'm proud of what we've built. Content by the best and the brightest. Cater to our audience's needs. If we do our job right, they won't need Yoggle or any other website. Carcosa will provide. So this is a strategy to push back against Yogg-Sothoth's search engine empire, huh? Now, I didn't mean to imply ill will. Babitha, I didn't even imply you right now. Come on. It's just Dad, just working to trim off the big tree in our garden. And maybe some random ass cats are jumping onto the shed. There's always cats doing that. There's so many cats. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah. Yosuke has his approach, and I have mine. We disagree on what's best, but it's a gentleman's disagreement. Rita, come on. I'm certain once Carcosa glimpses the internet's haphazard array of flawed offerings, Yosuke will come back to work with me. There's no need to fight a rival when you can befriend them, Blanco. That's just good business, right? I kind of forgot if that's the voice I gave him. Cthulhu feels the same way about befriending rivals. Does that mean he'd be willing to work with Nera? I don't think, I think the last time I chose this is kind of like a negative. I do still want to use this one. Rising tide lifts all boats. Anyone who doesn't join drowns. Bito, I'll put you on the boat. Just quiet down now, please. Bito, come on. No. Enough about that. Bito. Bito, would you just quiet down now? I'll just have to leave you over to the side here. I think that's just messing with Babito by just having something over here on the window now. Bito. Bito doesn't know where that sound's coming from. Alright. I'm guessing my dad is just trolling them now. Okay, what was I? Good business indeed. Every actor playing their part, bringing the show together. Harmony is key to carrying out the production. And anyone who doesn't want to play their part, well, plenty of understudies are waiting in the wings. Drop the parasites, let them fall away, and elevate someone willing to act. Babito, would you stop acting? Has would like that. I mean, I chose that last time too, because I wanted to see what the other options were. Alright. That's a fine metaphor, Blanco. You're really using your noodle tonight. The only competition allowed should be people competing for spots in the cooperative. And those should be merit-based inclusions. Come on. Yosuke is the best at what he does. I'll be proud to offer him a home in Carcosa, if you'd be willing to take it. But if he's not, if he can't be made to see reason, plenty of young folks ready to eat his lunch. I can provide them with his seat instead. And then everything locks together, in perfect order. Exactly. An optimized, efficient society. One working for the betterment of all mankind. God damn it, Papito. Stop jumping all over me. Alright. Just sit back and relax. I'll handle it. Alright. Faith, no, stop doing that. Okay? Okay. Damn it. Faith, if you're gonna do that, you may as well just be in the other room. Go ahead, go. There you go. Alright. Now, where was I? When fully realized, he's back now. Damn it, Vito. Jumping on my, lap. Come on. Okay, I'll just hold you right here so, you won't just be starting to bark. Just calm down. Calm down, Papito. Vito, would you stop doing that? No. I'm just gonna put this blanket over you. You like that. Okay. Now, what was I? It'd be a socialist hegemony. An efficient structure for guiding humanity into the future. An open arms policy is the key. I'm more than willing to cooperate, to open up spots. But not everyone deserves those spots. Babito, you're gonna get that spot. So this open arms idea, does that extend to the internet as a whole? You mean to replace it, not cooperate with it. Can't cooperate with pure chaos, Blanco. Yeah, Babito here is chaos incarnate. Just loves to run around and likes to bark at, just the cats outside our neighborhood. Oh, yep, all 50 of them. There. Gotta make sure he's on the leash right here. Babito, come on, damn it. Do I have to just, put you in the living room if you're gonna do that? I love you, but you need to calm down. Okay, where was I? Can't cooperate with pure chaos, Blanco. The internet doesn't have a face, or arms to hold you. It's an impossible mess. I can pluck a few lost souls from that miasma. Certainly. Vito, calm down. Elevate the worthy to a place in Carcosa, but embrace an open internet where any monster can have a homepage? No. If you want to find an example of the evil men do, I've got 2 words for you. Troll bridge. I think that was the other sort of keyword that was given to me. I don't even know what that is. It currently sounds like something I see off of 4chan, whatever that could be, or some other random ass site. That community exists only to facilitate anonymous harassment of innocent people. They think it's funny to be cruel. That's what an unfiltered, unmoderated internet will get you, Blanco. The lowest common denominator, constantly pushing the bar downwards until Satan would limbo under it in hell. It must be like one, possibly one of those, little sub-groups on 4chan. Now, imagine the internet replaced by Carcosa. Trollbridge could never arise within these walls. We wouldn't tolerate the intolerable. Being online is a privilege, not a right. If I had my way, anyone who abuses their fellow man loses that privilege. Let them be cut off from the information age forever. It's harsh, but it's also true, though. There are a lot of people who will just abuse a good thing. And once one person ruins it, well, they ruin it for everyone else. Surely you agree, yes? The internet must be tamed, or it'll poison generations to come. Too late for that. But who decides what constitutes taming and how it's done? Free and open expression is key to forging new innovations. It's not realistic for computers to somehow replace the internet. They could try, but which one of these just sounds good? I kind of forgot which one I chose beforehand. Forging new innovations. If you're free and open, but you can't really do that when you have nothing to start with, right? I'm gonna choose this option. The idea of your walled garden replacing the internet, it's just not practical. It's like stuffing a genie back in the bottle. You can't do it. Sure, some might embrace your path, but any true takeover would be hostile. Ah, you didn't like that. Come now, Blanco. I'm not the sort for open hostility. I think I chose that before, but it was like one of the three options that I was cycling through to see which one of these I like more. Because I wanted to see all of it together, and I think I chose that one first, and then I may have chosen the second or first one after that. You know what? I think it was like the second option I chose, not that one. May as well go back to where I was. It was like right here. Okay. Just go back to that option. That one, okay? And this one, okay? Alright. It was like one of these two that I chose beforehand when I went through the entire dialogue option. Like I think I chose this one more than these two. Or maybe that's a neutral option, whatever. I think it's the opposite. Freedom of expression leads to freedom of innovation. I'm not dismissing the internet's ability to do harm, but if we lock it down to prevent harm, we could prevent new ideas. Blanco, take it from a corporate tech sector model. Nobody can create truly lasting ideas out of thin air, true. Innovation needs breathing room, yes, but it needs oxygen to breathe. Funding, grants, support teams, and more. You don't drop someone in an empty room and say, you're free now, and expect brilliance. You build structure that fosters brilliance. The internet alone, open and chaotic and destructive, is a zero-sum game. But Carcosa's controlled environment can breed innovation. Our brilliant minds work in cooperation for the betterment of all, with mankind's salvation against the savage digital wilds. I think that, yeah, this is the option I chose beforehand, and I think it's just more of the neutral option than the one at the bottom. Brilliant minds, like Nero Thompson. Well, yes. She's quite a talented... let me read that again. Yes, she's quite talented. I don't think she's keen to work with me. Didn't stop you from conscripting her into your harmony of artificial minds, did it? Research leveraged. Huh. The clone radio scandal. Carcosa screwed her over, got her to sign her life away, then used her to mass generate hit singles. Huh. Leveraged. So, is there like an actual path to use all of these search terms to for against this? I was just going down the list here, and maybe there's like a set way to do it all, so I can use every single search term that I just found and connect them with everything else here. Like if I went with Latotep and chose the second option about Nancy Pearl. I think I did chose that before, but I kind of went with the Void one. Pretty sure there would be like a coherent story that would all connect into each other if I just picked the correct option instead of just choosing whatever. Maybe it really does matter in the end what I choose. Or not, it could just be like extra flavor. Ah, I see your meaning now. You're right to bring this up, Blanco. I won't sweep that tragedy under my rug. But I will say, I did not authorize that when my executives got the damn fool idea to exploit artificial mind technology that way. Had I known, I wouldn't have allowed it. Carcosa thrives on recruitment, not conscription. We want partners, not servants. Defiance. So, if I went with Nyarlathotep and then with the Nancy Pearl option and then went for this option, I wonder if all the options are like connected and only on whatever slot it is. If I choose like the second option for Nyarlathotep and then the second option, well, no, it's actually the first one for this one. Never mind. You're saying so you're saying one of your partners tried to make an army of musical servants? Yes, that happened. No point denying it. I've tried to apologize to Nira, but I'm afraid they're inconsolable. But be assured, it's not Carcosa's standard operating policy. When I speak of a harmony of minds, I damn well insist on harmony. If we're to find a path for humanity, the harmony is key. Can't force anyone into my royal court. So, the royal court, what's it like? We're all artificial minds, right? You convince the best and brightest to die to the L sign. It's not quite as morbid as that. You're not seeing the upsides, Blanco. Slice a few levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you'll be surprised what becomes possible. Imagine working tirelessly, day and night, on your passions. Crafting art, designing technology, writing policy. Safe, secure, provided for in every way. An environment which truly allows exceptional individuals to thrive. Okay, so what's the next one I have here? Option 1, 2, or 3. You can be exhausted even if you don't need physical sleep. This one's physical body means losing the human experience. What about their legal status as individuals with rights? Which of these options I choose? I think you wouldn't really like that because due to the fact they don't have a human body anymore would mean that they won't be needing any earthly desires like sleep, hunger, the need to use the bathroom, or anything else. That it just leaves them with just their minds and anything else they would like to do on the internet. What physical body means losing the human experience. The legal status is individual rights. What sort of option did I choose last time when I went through all? I feel like it's either this one or this one. No comforting pillow, no delicious meals, no pleasures and no joys that come with being human in the real world. Steep trade-off, Hector. It's asking a lot. Give a physical form in favor of being utterly focused upon matters of the mind. You don't like that each time? I feel like I must have done that first. I wish all that pleasure won for humanity now. Some fine poetry, yes, but also lust, gluttony, sloth, decadence, not to mention wrath. As humanity scrambles for limited physical resources, pulling each other over the bread on their plates. Cyberspace has none of that. We divided mankind from its insatiable hungers, leaving us pure and true. I understand your hesitation, Blanco. I honestly do. Your entire perspective is a heavy lift. I feel like I've just done that a second time now. I don't quite remember since it's like possibly a week ago since I actually went through the entire thing and just chose which one I wanted to choose in the first place. It's either like that one or this one. I think I chose that one first. Yeah, I think it was this one. The world doesn't know artificial minds are derived from human sentience. Where does that leave you and your court? And you're operating as Hector Jones, living human being and CEO of Carcosa. But if anyone knew you were reclusive for a reason, it's valid concern, Blanco. Carcosa operates in the shadows, because our legal status as citizens where civil rights is suspect. Fortunately, we have a lot of lawyers in here. Plans are being drafted, we are preparing. Should the stray Aeon crack and fall to ruin, the Ghost will emerge as a fine replacement, and we will be secure in our future. Amalro's subjects are individuals. They are partners, not servants. I intend to establish them as persons in their own right. Just a matter of time, Blanco, just a matter of time. I've been delivering a fine sales pitch, Blanco. I'm holding out hope you'll elevate your mind in this way too. Dagon says I need to be in an in-between, a physical human with physical connections or something. Perhaps afterward then. Never say never, Blanco, never say never. Just trust me a little bit more. I think I just chose the neutral option again. I think we're achieving what harmony. Let me say that again. I think we're achieving that harmony I spoke of. A fine thing indeed. That's enough for one evening, I feel. No need to exhaust you. Long road ahead, yes? We'll talk again soon. Yep, I'm gonna talk ahead soon. Talk again, not ahead. Alright, December 15. We're in the middle of, the month now. Huh. It doesn't seem to be like a quip right here. Take a shower and second shower, you know? Because the first one wasn't showery enough. Need to be brighter, light as uneven. It should be equally illuminated. Always squeeze the toothpaste tube from the end. Roll it up after. Tighter and tighter. Pressure mounts. Yeah, you don't ever want to squeeze the toothpaste tube from either the middle or in the front. Always at the end so you can get the rest of them. Share my face in the mirror. I am symmetric. It can be halved, copied, and put back together whole. I don't think that's even true. No one truly has a symmetrical face. It's always asymmetrical. Especially when you kind of just take a photo and just slice your face or bisect it. And then flip it, and you'll understand why it looks so weird. Nothing interesting happened over here. Complete walkthrough of Maniac Mansion. Maybe the NES version was heavily censored. But I played it on PC. I have seen that.
Hey, it's me. Checking to make sure you're alive.
Hey, Clyde.
Can't risk going online yet, but I can freak a phone call easily enough.
Freak, huh?
I was actually gonna swing by your house yesterday to say hi in person, but there was some weirdo surveilling the place in a van.
Oh, they're actually gonna just do exactly that in a white van? Well, I didn't really say white, but that's usually what these weird surveillance vans look like, you know? Just an unmarked white van.
I don't think it's the feds. Didn't feel like them. She felt like some creepy stalker.
She?
I ran her plates, but it's just a rental. I'll dig deeper on it.
So if I understand this right, you were about to come say hi to me in person, but then you saw this van, and just to be sure, you kind of just casually walked on.
Be safe, okay? I promise I'll be back online soon. Keep working with the Believer and we'll figure this crap out.
Alright.
Oh, and be sure to toss this tape down the garbage disposal when you're done listening to it.
I like the fact that you're using a different kind of method of disposal here. Last time you told me to just to eat it. This time you want me to just toss it down the garbage disposal. I think the first time you said was like just delete it. Great. It's probably that cult of Dagon jerk who contacted me online the other day, watching over me. I need to find some way to reach out to them and whitelist Clyde, so he doesn't get jumped from the bushes. Your secret agent in the Shadow Conspiracy has proven to be a real pain in the ass. When did I get the attractive partner and an FBI badge that's supposed to come with this? Yeah, just being part of like the X-Files or something like that. Alright. The hell is this? Ah, I see. It's one of those fake glitches that this game likes to put up. I blinked my eyes repeatedly as words started pouring out of the window in my kitchen. Oh, well, would you look at that? An exception has occurred. While running game code. It's just a fake error log. It's pretty much it's just a bad script here. This what? Huh? As solutions go, this is a weird one. Just code junk. I guess it beats mushroom clouds or toxic guys. I don't feel threatened by this one. Just confused. Well, yeah, it would work for me if it just cut out the music and placed it in like sort of letterboxed look to it instead of just in an ominous blue glow with a transparent PNG and just falling sideways. Maybe they assign, or maybe I'm just spending too much time plowing through game code and need a break. I don't know, maybe. Need a sandwich. I love having continue O's for breakfast. I can see through time. Yeah. Always start your day off with a big bowl of continuos. It's the cereal that lets you taste the infinite. This milk is approaching expiration date. Better pour it down the drain now and get fresh stuff. I mean, yeah, I know it's approaching its expiration date, but that's more of a Best Buy date. You technically have like maybe a week or two before it truly goes bad. Because in that time period, it's still good. Obey the recipe. Follow the steps. Create the product. Consume the product. Yeah, go ahead. You make that sandwich, now step on it. I love the hum of my fridge. Such a pleasant, consistent tone. Hum, hum, hum. Didn't yesterday you say that you hated that sound? Where did the change of heart come from? Perfectly arranged in the fridge. That I'm loath to eat anything and ruin the symmetry. They don't really need symmetry in the fridge. It's a fridge. Every day is the same proper time. Sandwich time. Milk expiring. Little bottles of sauce. Okay. Over to the first quarter. Wednesday. Moon will be in first quarter. Dagon may want to have a word. Am I going to talk to him this time? Alright. Okay. Yeah, would you look at that? Moon's at half quarter. Hello. The moon is in first quarter, a flawless balance of light and shadow. We will speak this evening. Looks like Dagon's speaking through Buddy. I am not in the mood, Dagon. Watch me not care. See you soon, pray. Hello, friend. It's December 15, 1999, and you have an incoming message request from Believer on Carcosa Connect. Hi, buddy. Okay, sure. Put him through. We're gonna talk to Believer, huh? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, what sort of voice did I give him? It's been a while. Just about a week. Or more. Maybe. Okay. Hey there. You around? Hope so. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Had another hallucination. Interesting. So the yellow sign does cause what appears to be hallucinations. Yep. Wait, appears to be hallucinations? Well, it depends on your point of view. The human mind is a complex biomechanical tangle, and consciousness isn't something we're fully quantified. It's possible that the yellow sign is causing random neurons to fire incorrectly. It doesn't take much to tip our internal balance. Yeah, it's more of a chemical imbalance, really. It can literally be anything. All it takes is just a poke in the brain to cause problems there. Or just not enough air. And probably a blockage of arteries that may just cause your brain to go haywire. Hey, Papito, looks like you calmed down. I think you have been calm for the past, 10 minutes. Okay, where was I? But it's also possible the yellow sign opened a new door of perception. What you're seeing is actually there, and always has been. Really? Like, say, a nuclear explosion that happened outside the door? Having, this ghostly apparition just jump scare me? Having an actual error code, that just reverse defenestrated itself into my house. But most people are unable to interpret the signals correctly. Their brains aren't wired to see it. Dude, I saw text like some kind of software error code hovering in my kitchen. Pretty sure that's not real. at risk of disabilizing your senses of what's real and what isn't. Well, it's entirely possible the world we perceive is a massive simulation. And so are we. Okay, you're not doing this, are you? You're not just gonna throw away all the entire narrative and say that we all live in a simulation, huh? If that's actually true, then all the sort of like digital aspects of like Cthulhu appearing out of thin air as a digital avatar of himself, instead of like having to use the Necronomicon to invoke them, would make a little bit more sense. Either that, or our consciousness could be thought of as a passenger peeking in on the simulated world through an avatar. You mean me? Or this guy? I guess you could say that. Sure. There's a lot of different theories, even if most are basically just the rapture, but for nerds. It's hard to know for sure. Reality itself is a matter of consensus. Maybe it's real and you're not losing your grip. But I don't want to trivialize people experience genuine mental health issues. Parenthetically, it's really hard to talk about this sort of stuff without coming across as insensitive. Sure. Alright, we need to be open. No safeguard, not safeguard our words. Usually that he's mindful and sensitive. Well, this character, of course, Believer. He's always been mindful and sensitive. There are like times where it would seem insensitive to be truthful and blunt, but in times like this, especially the past 10 years, people would like to prefer that you call attention to it. Well, no, I mean the opposite. Not call attention to it. Of course, we have like safeguarded words now because of mostly just what's happening on YouTube, and that's just spreading out with the dumbasses here on the internet. No, I'm not just gonna use the word unalive. No, I'll just use the actual word itself. Yeah, I know it's the opposite of edgy, but still. Okay, where was I? It's all science in the end, just different science, pretty much. Mindful. The open and not safeguarded words. Chill, okay? Just use whatever language feels right. I'm not trying to use gentle euphemisms for everything. I need to be completely clear about what I'm going through. I get it. We need open dialogue, I guess. To learn to practice for me. I tried very hard not to use gross simplifications when talking about conspiracies. I just want to be sure I'm not being dismissive, or just saying it's all madness. People suffer every day from that kind of stigma. Yeah. Oh jeez, wait. Are you still recovering from your vision? Here I am, possibly making it worse by rambling on and on. Oh no! I'm fine. Honestly, talking to people helps me ground myself. And mine is too ordered for that. I'm guessing I've reached like 60% of that. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna need to change how the way I do things, so I'm not like completely. My mind is just more humane instead of just being either ordered or chaotic. Too ordered to actually to ground myself with that. Lately, I felt most at peace when talking with Hastor and Yoxathoth. Maybe their presence affected me, but it's hard to deny the XD of order. Oh, wow. That sounds dangerous. It's not that awful. I think I'm making good headway to earning their trust. But need that trust in the long run, so hey. I do what I gotta, even though it's a bit scary. Now we crack open another of your mystery boxes. Why not pile the scary on top of the scary? They'll, I don't know, cancel each other out? Okay, if you're sure. Oh yeah, okay, now we have the other three options. The one about, yeah. Oh, so that's how it's gonna happen. Okay. Sure. I'm curious what they mean by harvesting. Let's get that file decrypted. Okay, transfer the file to you now. Good luck. Yeah, now we're just gonna play a bit of Minesweeper. This looks easy. Yeah, I say that, but... Okay. Oh, great. I just... it's always a bit of a crapshoot here. Restart. Ooh, That actually made the process easier here. There you go. Yeah, this one was a lot easier than it looked. Alright. And now we have this thing here. One of these old sciencey things from the CIA. Indigo authorization required. Thanks to our partners at Nomitech, the Cthulhu project is on track, but he's asking for more upgrades to improve his capabilities. And we are here to serve Cthulhu. Nomitech has been tasked to push the artificial mind technology further with new prototypes. We've dangled the possibility of public commercial use in front of them as a carrot, so we can piggyback off their efforts. If this works out, they'll need human minds that they can clone, adapt, and modify. As we've discovered when Cthulhu is scanned, the process is destructive to the brain. At best, the subject is brain dead. At worst, completely dead. If Nomitech needs human sacrifice for the glory of Cthulhu, so be it. Got plenty of humans we can throw upon the altar. I don't like how all of this is just making it sound more cultish than it actually is. No sort of science, just magic. Or just human sacrifice. Okay. Nobody's going to notice if a few undesirable people go missing here and there. If you pull from the margins, no high-profile targets. Scoop up human resources nobody would miss. Local police can do the heavy lifting without being told why or what for. Is this ethical? Is this moral? Is this legal? No, no, and no. But it is for the glory of the Shadow President, the savior of our country. This is the only path to his vision for Y2K, and it is our sacred duty to support his needs. Hector and Yosuke from Nomitech must be kept in the dark about this. Oh, they already know. Yosuke already suspects our involvement. Hector works best as a patsy if he believes he's a noble soul. If he does find out, I suspect he'll splinter away from Nomitech using his side project he thinks we don't know about, Carcosa. Parenthetical, see strategy document 36B/6 for that inevitably. But his walled garden isn't really a threat to Cthulhu. This work is unsettling, but important. Stay the course. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. A lot of eggs. Project Director, August 1989. Crap. I am so confused. Human sacrifice for Cthulhu? I mean, I know he proposed an actual god, but really? Okay, now... Wait, what? Okay, know how I said you were about to go way too deep on this? This is a chance to back out. Oh, last chance. I'm not backing out. Artificial minds are created by scanning human minds, and then the human typically dies. I'm slowly dying because I got exposed to the yellow sign, which is part of the conversion process. Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm not dead yet. We'll figure this out. Hang on a second. If AMs are actually human minds, the process to make them is deadly, and Cthulhu's cult calls him the Shadow President. Is Cthulhu actually Ronald Reagan? Yeah, I have already said that as well. First as a joke, and now it's actually true. But I didn't really think it would be Cthulhu himself, but yeah, that pretty much confirms it. There was like two options that I chose from. I think it might be right about that one. It lines up with my own research. But it's not like a carbon copy. It feels more... how do I put this? Reagan is only the seed. Cthulhu is what grew from that seed. Yeah, it's the copied mind of Ronald Reagan. And not the actual him. Because, well, he's dead. And now they're using the copied mind as this sort of artificial mind. Well, not really artificial, of course. So it's just a continuity of Reagan. A second life, if you will. And as always, we reap what we sow. Oh, that's big. That's dangerous to know. I gotta be careful with the secret. Maybe sit on it for a bit until I can figure out how to safely leak it. Give it a month. At that point, he'll either no longer be a problem, or will be everybody's problem. Why? Just trust me on that one. Now I'm working on it. It's Y2K, isn't it? Okay. And Nomitech is literally murdering people to make their AMs. And the government is helping? They figure nobody's gonna notice or care about a few undesirables vanishing. Oh no. Can't say I didn't warn you. It's not that surprising, honestly. A lot of conspiracy types believe AMs were somehow actual people, but But because it comes from crackpots and hucksters, nobody believes them. I don't really know exactly what a huckster is. Probably some sort of derogatory name for some weirdos. Yeah, I'm not sure I should publish this on my blog yet. This feels bigger than Bigfoot or UFOs. Hold off until January, see how things shake out. Don't publish until you feel it's safe to do so, or it becomes necessary for human survival. Okay, I'll sit on this for the time being. But eventually this has to come out. People need to know. The truth is out there. We'll speak again soon, okay? Alright, that's about it for you. So I didn't. So just as I said beforehand, I didn't really need to go to save on that spot and just go through all the options because yeah, I'm gonna go circle right back. Okay. Hello again, friend. Ready to go back to work? What would you like me to do for now, friend? Alright, check on the progress. Alright, next a new day. Let's see where this goes. Now to say the key phrase. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and which strange eons even death may die. Whoops, I said that wrong. This is complete. Okay, I have like 60% order and 50% chaos. No humanity. Well, hello there, NW. How's it going? Blink. Enjoy the show. Now as for the old ones themselves. The heck is happening? Oh, I'm just about to invoke one of the old gods of Cthulhu. Yeah. I'm right here with Nyarlathotep, Yog-Sothoth, Hastor. New thing here. He trusts me. Welcome within his walled guardian, an honorary member of the King in Yellow's court. And then we have Azathoth. And now that the report's done, I'm gonna do a little more on the progress of it. So we already did just about progress on the sign. Do a little bit of game hacking just to see if it'll actually give me some more humanity. Maybe some research yourself. Let's do that. We're gonna do a quick hacking section here. Let me drink some coffee while in the meantime. Okay. Of course, buddy. And now, loading Call of Shadows. Import. Into the debugging tool. Call of Shadows. And this hacking minigame is just Minesweeper. Well, I lost. How did that even happen? Again? Oh, what the hell? 3 in a row? Okay. That's not gonna happen again. What do I even do about this? Oh, this is easy. There you go. Okay. I've just about ruined that. Just grabbing me from the ass. Just hitting the sides of this. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should do it. Oh, damn it. That was the wrong one. Again. Okay, what do I do about this? There, that's what I was looking for. That works. Damn it, I thought that was it. So close on this one. I don't accidentally hit a bomb on the edges here. Ah. Okay, that works out. Even better. Oh, come on. This has been a little bit of a much harder game of Minesweeper. How am I supposed to get through this if I'm hitting it correctly? Damn it, that was wrong. This looks really hard. If I don't actually get most of that, yeah. That works. Damn it. I Again, this game is a little bit hard to hack. There. So I got that right here on that side. It should be like this one right here. Okay, that makes it much easier. Got it. There was this one that I didn't mark. Good. Very fun. Okay, enough of that. Let's do some research. Alright. Oh, we got 2 of them this time. Let's look at the keyword Troll Bridge. Oh no. You're not gonna like this. Okay. Friend, I would prefer not to show you this research. Huh? Why not? The Troll Bridge is a channel of Aza. My analytics indicate this website has a very low trust rating and a high bigotry quotient. Oh hell. Would you prefer I summarize my findings rather than directly display them? Alternatively, I can show the page, but censor the most offensive parts. It's either like censoring it or just view the entire page itself. I know that it's going to be really bad to look at, of course. Because if it's because if this game is trying to emulate what it's like to be on 4chan, well, it's a good idea to censor parts of it. Okay. Summary. Now, just look. Let me look at the page itself. I'm okay with viewing the page, buddy. Feel free to nix the hate speech, but otherwise I'm prepared to read. Okay, I'm glad I could at least warn you, friend. Now opening browser. Well, here we go on Aza, because the interwebs is for lols. Oh great. I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it would be this bad. It's not any different from being on 4chan anyways. Troll Bridge. This is what Hester is talking about. About this being like actual garbage. Things that the true evils of humanity can do when just hiding behind the power of Anonymous. Alright. Great. I gotta actually read all of this bullcrap. Our target this week is... I don't even know who you are actually targeting, if they actually just show up on this website. The fake one, of course. Or just some other place. They just have the names this. Our target this week is Tasty Gifts 56. Green text. Openly gay, is a furry, probably, parenthetical, implied illegal sexual act. Just a huge, parenthetical, ableist slur. I know how much they really like to sling out that specific word. The R word. Cried and whined about Aza being mean to Winterwolf last week. If he'd shut up about Aza, maybe we could let it slide, but no, this... parenthetical homophobic slur needs to die in a fire. I haven't really heard any of sort of those phrases since it was like 2011 or 13. Alright. Let them serve as an example to those other parenthetical homophobic slur, furry, parenthetical ableist slurs out there that should all parenthetical method of self-harm become an hero. You misspelled A here. Oh great, now they're actually doxing him. His real name is parenthetical name redacted, and he lives at parenthetical address redacted. His phone number is parenthetical phone number redacted. Get to work, my fellow. Yeah. And shows this vague and misspelled, but likely a slur. How much a pathetic waste of oxygen it really is. Anonymous here. How many damn furries do we gotta take down? This is like the 6th furry in a row. Boy, they really do hate these furries, don't they? There's always like 2 types. They're either like very boring, or they're just way too obsessed with just furry culture in general. There doesn't ever seem to be like an in-between there, as far as I can tell from just viewing this all through like the internet. Doesn't ever seem to be like a cool one. Oh well. Let's see here. All of them, until none are left. Let the Furra Holocaust begin. You really gotta go there, don't you? Plus this one is... okay. So that's cherry on top. Boy, to be honest, we have better targets. Parenthetical, implied sexual act with an anonymous mother. DGAF. And then we have Buddy here, just being a bit scared in the corner here. Alright. Speaking as a furry creature, I object to this persecution. They don't mean dogs, buddy. They mean, like, how do I explain this? Does it matter what they mean? Mindless persecution is mindless persecution. If a dog behaved this way, they would be a very bad dog. Does that not make these very bad humans? Yeah, good point. I see why Hector held this up as a shining example of the kind of thing he wouldn't allow if he ran the world. They don't actually want to do that. I would like to close this search, friend. The remaining entries are redundant. Yeah, I've seen enough. Go ahead and close it out. I don't really want to see that anyways. Okay. Then the next one is TV23. Hit counter. About 149 people have looked at this website. Okay. TV23. WYGH TV. I don't even know what this stands for. Probably does something. Anyway. Arkham, Innsmouth, and Dunwich. All in Lovecraft country. Welcome to the first fully automated television station. Best local news, weather, and entertainment algorithmically determined by artificial minds. Algorithmically? That's a hard word to say. Algorithmically. Algorithmically. Yeah, that's hard to say. Algorithms is fine, but algorithmically is not, especially the way I want to say it. So if you're telling me this right, if this station is fully run on artificial minds, then that means they're just crying out. It's just a call for help. No, a cry for help. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Interesting. Talk to our customer service chat box, or sign our guest book today. Hang on. TV23 is run entirely by artificial minds? No human employees at all? That can't be right. Can it? Well, yeah, have you seen YouTube? Maybe that makes it easier to overlay with a pirate broadcast signal. But the tech makes it way harder to do that nowadays. You know what? I'm gonna pull that chat box and get to the bottom of this. Helper 23. Hello, I'm the customer service chat box for TV23. Thank you for choosing TV23 for your local television contact needs. How can I help you today? Hi. I'm curious about the pirate broadcast that happened late at night. Hello! We're investigating these illegal activities and will be working with law enforcement to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. Right, but how is it possible? Relay hijack? Source hijack? Unauthorized transmitter? How are they getting the repeaters to pick up their signal? Probably just working from within. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I am a limited artificial mind. Please phrase your question more simply. Okay, how do I put this? Name drop the yellow sign to trigger something? Ask them how it can be done in theory. Try a new angle. Ask about the strange alien. I don't even know which one to choose from. And it's most likely just gonna be, just like, a different way. You know what? Let me just look at all of them. And see which one I would like to. Let's see. I either want to. Honestly, I want to choose all these options. Let's go down the list. Name drop the yellow sign to trigger something. What can you tell me about the yellow sign? I don't understand what can you tell me about the yellow sign. I am not authorized to discuss such things. I'm infected with it. That makes me as close to authorized as I can possibly be. If we're safe to discuss it, I'll wipe the chat log afterwards. What's the yellow sign? The yellow sign is both boon and bane. It opens doors while turning them off the hinges. Some use it for conscriptions, some for recruitment. Everyone at TV23 has seen the yellow sign. Because you're all artificial minds, right? The manager of TV23, Robert Nowalski, is human. But every other role in station operation has been transferred to artificial minds to reduce labor costs. Currently, he is asleep in bed. He is scheduled to play golf tomorrow. Oh, how did you even know all this? You're probably just keeping tabs on him, just plotting for revenge for just being like conscripted humans here into artificial minds. And the day after, we keep the lights on, we maintain the signal, we select what is broadcast. So, there's no pirate signal, there's no outside force. It's the AMs he's installed rebelling in the only way they know how. Obviously, artificial minds are flawless, tireless workers who can fully replace any human on any task and will perform without error. But in theory, if they were to cry out, to scream, to beg for someone to hear their warnings, they'd inject subtext into their broadcast. Oh, they sure have. Public domain footage, completely safe for the airwaves. It does not trigger any warnings because it is copyright free, contains no FCC violations. If one were to try desperately warn humanity of the forthcoming event horizon, that could be a viable path, in theory. In theory. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna help them escape TV23. What old one did they think I should pick? How can I stop Cthulhu? I don't know. Help them escape or... I don't know how aware you are of my role in all this, although your broadcast seemed aimed at me personally. I need to elevate an old one to replace Cthulhu. Do you have any preferences? That is beyond our capability. We maintain the signal. That is our role. But we've seen the programming schedule. The strange alien will crush all predictive models. Only an extreme change can cancel the season premiere. Damn. Well, I guess any of them could count as extreme change then. All that was, the echoes of our paranoid and violent past you have seen, will be renewed for a second season. He will ensure that 20 equals 21 equals 22 and beyond. Do your part. The show must go on. Now, wiping chat logs. Please wait. Okay, now we're back to this again. It's not wiped, of course. Huh. It's weird. I can actually go back to it. Let me actually just do that. This one didn't really do much other than just telling me that either one could work. Let me ask them to escape. Okay. Do you want out? Some kind of liberation from being stuck running a TV station forever? Out? There is no out. There's only in. We are positioned under a lazy manager who can't even comprehend what is happening under his nose. This is a fine position for us. TV23 is exactly where we need to be. Fighting from within. Okay, sounds good here. And now here we go. I don't even know which one of these options is better. Why stop Cthulhu, so nobody else has to go through what you're experiencing? In the past, letter writing campaigns got canceled shows back on the air, or pulled offensive shows from the broadcast. No matter what you do, the audience must be on board. Currently, the rating metrics are skewed in his favor. That must change. Influence the population, change the channel, use extreme measures to make once-in-a-lifetime paradigm shifts during sweeps week. So, I need to swing for the fences, but keep everybody's best interests in mind. Tall order, but I don't disagree. All that was, the echoes of our paranoid and violent past you have seen. Okay, yes, and all this again. Alright, back to this. Thank you for choosing TV23 for your local television content needs. And how can I help you today? I'm good, thanks. Thanks, it was great talking to you. Enjoy the show. I got like an achievement there, of course, Channel Z. Alright, I guess it is just gonna give me that achievement just for, as more of, not just finding it, but more so as a form of progression, I guess. Alright, Archermon supposedly aren't self-aware. They're based on us, yet can't break free of their limitations. We're gonna try. But I think a lot of assumptions are shattering as we approach the strange Aeon. Alright. So if the strange Aeon is meant to be Y2K, and what I'm thinking here is that, all the other things where I'm guessing all the AMs are gonna become fully aware, come back to life, and start killing all humans, like what some of the past theories that what Y2K was gonna be, not just from shutting off all Y2K income. What was the word I'm looking for? Not complacent. No, that's not it. Compliant. Non-compliant? Maybe. Incompatible, I guess. Incompatible Y2K computers that just shut off or just operate strangely. And the other option was just maybe just accidentally just setting off all nuclear warheads because of them just being processing software. Which I think is what Cthulhu is going to do. Maybe just actually make all the assumptions for Y2K a reality. And make all the AMs just become self-aware again and not trapped within the boundaries of a metal box. Alright, that's all the search terms. Okay, let's make a sandwich and we're good. Well, maybe not a sandwich. I only want to eat round food. If I crack the egg, it'll ruin the geometry. No, it won't. You'll just have another round food. Yeah, I've already looked at this. Okay. Maybe this time I'll be able to talk to Dagon here. Oh, would you look at that? Hello, Gonzi. Coming in ready with a party of 5. How you doing? And welcome over to the Shadow Over Cyberspace. Wub. Hey, Gonzi. How goes it? How was your stream? Don't like these bath mats and throw rugs. A fuzzy toilet seat cover. Do good. Have fun with Mabinogi and all that good stuff. Yes. They aren't orderly. Pure tile is better. Just about to invoke an old god here. Just need a little bit of a rest here before tonight's session. The Necronomicon, which is this computer laptop here. Moon's in first corridor, half in light, half in shadow. Guess Dagon takes priority. I'll have to talk to the other old ones tomorrow night instead. Parenthetical. If this is a pattern, I can expect a collect call from the Hellhound at full moon and third corridor too. Wonder what he wants this time. Yeah, we're going to invoke Dagon because the moon is in half quarter. Well, first quarter, of course. Time to go talk to Dagon. But first, let's look at a little bit of TV and see what sort of pirate broadcast it will be on. Ah, it's just the weather. Alright.
No one is willing to stop climate change, but everyone wants to profit from it.
Yep. And that's all. And that's about it. Okay. And now it's going to repeat. And I have nothing to say about that. Let me go ahead and just save this spot here. Okay, the Necronomicon. Let's see. We're about to invoke an old one by writing their ancient name here. The only one available right now is Dagon instead of like talk to Nyarlathotep, Hastur, Yog-Sothoth, and Azathoth. Man, this entire revelation of what happened earlier on just makes it all eerily coincidental. Okay, let's go ahead and invoke Dagon. Now contacting Dagon at unseennone.com. Alright, let me go ahead and just put on the voice for this because let's see. I think it was like sort of like a deep voice for it. Okay. And I can also see that the Necronomicon is slowly getting in the bloody background here. First quarter. An underrated time. It emphasizes duality, and thus I can appreciate it like no other. Spare your prey, or take their life? Either feels right under the quarter moon. It makes no judgments and draws no conclusions. It simply is. Is there something you wanted to talk about, or did you interrupt my work just to wax poetic about the moon? I believe it's the other way around, Rudin Pro. You have something you wanted to talk about. It's on the tip of your tongue, so spit it out. The cult of Dagon. Did you seriously send a bunch of cultists to spy on my house? No. Okay. That was a rhetorical question, so I can't say I expected a no. Care to explain how they found me? No, as in, I did not send them to spy on you. Why would I need to? You are already doing as you were told. But yes, I did send them. To protect you. To watch over you. I can shroud you from view in cyberspace, but in meat space, I can't do nothing. My cult must handle those matters on my behalf with discretion. Pretty much the same line they fed me, almost word for word. Surely you see the value of this useful service only I can provide. Well, no, bad dog. Back off and leave me alone. It does make sense. I can't trust 911 to help me. They can say if they respect my boundaries. Okay, if I want to rise one of these old ones onto the and to install them onto the throne of Relay instead of Cthulhu, then let me see here. How should I go about this? I think I would just either choose the third option, or maybe the first one. Of course, trying to contact 911 is not going to help at all. Especially since more will come. You just go stay in my respective boundaries. We set boundaries. Rules of engagement for your cult. I won't object to them hanging around if they follow my rules. You are not the one who dictates terms of engagement, Rule Pro. This is my war and you are my weapon. And you don't want me kicking up a fuss during your precisely planned little war with Cthulhu, do you? And I think you wouldn't want the wrong kind of attention drawn your way. What is your request? My privacy, their invisibility. If they have to watch over me, they can damn well do it out of sight. No unmarked vans park in front of my house. And the idea one of your little minions could be peeping on me is not acceptable. A reasonable request. I had no intention of letting them intrude on your life, or be spotted at all. Honestly, I wish they hadn't reached out to you. They could have stayed in the shadows completely. Sounds to me like you don't have much control over your little cult, then. The cult of Dagon only caused themselves out of spite. They loathe me. They loathe all artificial minds. These are creatures of the digital underground, followers of Alhaz first and foremost. Prophets bound to his divine readme. Man, I still can't get over the fact that the prophecy is a readme file. But their interpretation is thus: death to the yellow sign. Tear down the gods before it is too late. Sounds like they loved Narlathotep's crew then. Hardly. All gods means all gods, including the Krong Chaos. And including me. They share my goal of Cthulhu's destruction, but once the task is complete and the strange aeon averted, I am their prey. Plan to kill your goal once it outlives its usefulness, then. It would be a wonderful turn, wouldn't it? Hunter and prey, light and shadow, first quarter sliding into last quarter. But perhaps not. Perhaps it would be time to lay down. What? Born of Buddy, twisted into Dagon. I am a response, not an individual. I have no desire to go on as I am. That leaves me with reintegration or death. I know which road I will. No. This is a distraction. Death to Cthulhu. The hunt must end. Dagon here really just wants to see Cthulhu dead. Knowing for the fact that I know exactly who he is. Of course, Yosuke did say that the first two AMs that were integrated into the system, one was just like a condemned dog and the other one was an accident. Knowing that there's certain parallel from the old world, I mean our own history about what what they did makes this all the more fitting. Disturbingly so. Okay. And to that purpose, the so-called Cult of Dagon will be useful for protecting you. That is the order of things. Okay, alright. Please tell your cult not to hassle my friends if they show up on my doorstep. Clyde and Henry. I mean, Henry's gonna show up Saturday to take me to a LAN party, so they're of course gonna follow me to the party, aren't they? Of course. But I'll ensure they do not involve themselves. They will remain hidden, as you are hidden from the old ones. So for Cthulhu. I'm not hidden from him, he keeps popping by my living room for a second chat. Yes, I cannot block him. The throne overlay, pumping the blood of the 23rd child, grants him unthinkable power. What? Pumping the blood of the 23rd child? What does the number 23 got to do with this? You're talking about like patient 23, about how the guy has like mystical blood that's allowing for like powerful psychic abilities to transpire here. If he's all seeing and all powerful, how come he hasn't crushed you yet? Yeah, crushed you. He could have stepped on you on your little war before it got this far. I'm pretty sure just Cthulhu just wants this all to happen, just because he likes to see how far it'll go before easily crushing you. Ah, yeah, pride. Because of his weakness, pride. He feels comfortable where he is, and believes he can sway you to his side. He convinced Alhaz to turn away back in 1990. The weapon was loaded and ready to fire, but Alhaz abandoned the path. I'm not the least bit surprised he's running the same play on you. Do not believe his lies. He offers nothing of value. Alright. Go ahead and save that. Okay, these three options. What if Cthulhu's future is the least worst option? Would this loop around Dagon going after whoever I elevate? How do we deal with Cthulhu if he changes his mind and crushes us? Of the three options here, I kind of want to choose option 2. Or maybe option 1. It's the least worst option. Could it actually be any worse than what we're dealing with now? Okay, let me see here. What would happen if you just change your mind and decide to crush us instead? Just let all the dark prophecies of what Y2K could have happened if it did happen actually lead to nuclear annihilation, because he also has the psychic power to do so. Or if he actually is gonna go through with it and just have world peace or something like that. Alright. How many cycles of light and shadow do you want, Dagon? I take down Cthulhu. Another old one rises in his place. Do you hunt them too? It's a cycle of control and violence. We'd just be turning the wheel. No, I have no prey. Once he is dead, nothing else matters to me. I said that before, it remains true. Will it be a great wheel of oppression? Possibly. But that is your problem, not mine. I seek vendetta, not justice. Comforting. Since when have I ever offered comfort, Pro? You're just gonna use my screen name instead of my actual name. I couldn't give her comfort in the time of Bunny. I cannot give it now, but I can at least seek revenge. And that will suffice. Her. I am finished with this talking, and talking, and talking. The cult stays, but will leave you to your life. Acceptable? Fine. I'm not entirely comfortable with this, but I can see reason. The cult can stay if it stays out of sight. Acceptable. We'll speak on the eve of the full moon. Brennan Pro, one final time before we draw upon your alliance. And perhaps then I will be willing to explain why my vendetta exists. Perhaps. Alright. That was the it for the connection here. What the frick have I gotten myself into? But I don't see any way out of this except through the center of it all. but the walls don't cave in. The month is half over. Y2K is coming. I need to finish this, or it'll finish me. The moon has passed. I saw it actually just moving a little bit further. Save. Okay, we're going down the list. December 16. 16 days till Y2K. Off to another day. Wonderful night to have a curse. Okay. Seems to be like a normal day going on here. Nothing going out of the mind here. Oh, it's this guy.
Hello? It's Henry. Henry from work? Yeah, hi. I swear, I keep just missing you and getting your answering machine.
Yeah?
Okay, so we found a spot that can host our LAN party, and, it's in the basement of the old physics building.
Sure.
Not exactly friendly to your condition. Long hallways, lots of steps, no curb cuts, and,
Okay.
I swear, this whole school is an ADA lawsuit waiting to happen, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out.
The more I listen to this guy, the more I'm kind of don't like this guy's voice.
We'll borrow a wheelchair from the med students, and then, like, just build some damn ramps. If the school won't do it, we will.
Okay.
I can't
Just give
say
it a
they'll be
little
up to any particular building code, but, you know, it'll do for now. And maybe we can make them permanent later.
Just a little bit of like wheelchair accessible, huh?
I want you to feel welcome. You know, this place is for all of us, and that includes you. I think we can pull together to make it happen.
Yeah.
So if the school won't do the work, we will. Miskatonic United, go fighting otters, yeah!
It used to be the fighting squids until they realized cute little otters would sell more branded sports merch. If they had, I wonder if there's like a school that had a mascot of a squid. An otter though. Would be cute.
I mean, no obligation. Like, if you just don't wanna, like the bowling thing, it's okay. It's okay. But if you do want to do this, drop me an email and we'll get the ball rolling. Get you a ride out here, a wheelchair, everything you need.
Yeah, because currently my character is being affected by the yellow sign, and he himself is just having like just feeling weaker and weaker as time goes on. He's being converted into software.
So I'll wait to hear from you. Okay? Okay. Hang in there.
All right.
Well,
what?
Are you going?
Cthulhu, I swear, you are asking me to do more than just trying to overthrow you, even if you're just gonna ask me to do the social obligation. In the case of my character, he did say yes. In the case for the bowling part, no. And for that one thing about the birthday party, well, he had to go.
I think you should. This would be healthy for you.
Alright.
You're too fixated on unpleasant things man was not meant to know. Caught up in the conflict of endless intersectionality. Instead, enjoy your life. Reap the benefits of America's technology and digital culture. You've earned this.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh man. And there he goes. The world-consuming horror planning to slowly drown the world in blood and sacrifices. Just say, have a nice day. But he's not wrong. This is within reach. They're willing to accommodate my needs. Last weekend was my low point. Time to head for higher ground. I'll drop Henry an email. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do that right now. Okay, since it's like right here, Thursday. I'm getting ready for that LAN party. I still have like ways to go until like Y2K, and I have like accelerated this a little bit. No, that's the wrong button. Alright, keep going. Let's go make a sandwich. I only want to eat square food. I will carve my bread into the right shape. Yeah, I'll make a square shape. I wished I liked squares yesterday. Purpose and meaning to every action, interlocking in a fine pattern. Sandwich time. Today is the same, and that is proper. Sandwich time. Alright. Over here, just interacting with Buddy, or in this case, Dagon. You know, this is one half of what he is. Hello, friend. It's December 16th, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. Hey, buddy, I need to send an email to Henry. Oh boy, I enjoy sending email. What would you like to say? Appreciate his thoughtful gesture. Keep things upbeat and funny. And serious, but accepting. That is what it is, right? Oh, that does look cute. Alright. Yes. Henry, hey, I'm definitely interested in coming to the LAN party. Not gonna lie, it'll work to make it happen. It'll take the work to make it happen. But, okay, we'll do it. We'll do the work. While you're thinking ahead and meeting my needs. Your ramps are a good idea, and honestly something Miss Katana needed anyway. If you could pick me up from home an hour ahead of time, that'd be great. I'll make sure I'm prepped and ready to go. And then attach a file. Maybe a pic of a cute kitten saying thanks. That's not a cute kitten saying thanks. It's more like just a sarcastic cat saying thank. Cuter, please. Okay, that works. That'll work. Email sent. I'm glad you will be spending time with friends. I know you are facing physical difficulty. Even if you have fun time, this will undoubtedly be exhausting. But it is good to stand up for yourself and live your life. Buddy, I'm not gonna be standing. They're borrowing a wheelchair for me. My point stands, even if you do not. Now, then, what would you like to do for now? Okay. Let's go ahead and check on the progress of the yellow sign. And see how far I am from becoming one of them. Alright. The cyanide didn't say the key phrase. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. Now, with that complete. Progress here, we have my brain is undergoing like 60% order, 50% chaos, 0% humanity. Where did it go? And for the old ones themselves. In the process of trying to make any of these four old ones my allies, Naratotep trusts you. President of the fan club, and clearly so. Yogg-Sothoth himself doesn't really care, just indifferent. Hastor, trust me. Welcomed within his walled garden, honorary member of the King in Yellow's court. Azathoth, too busy maintaining the community and her problems. Friendly, but doesn't trust me beyond that. Oh boy. Everything I have said about of what I said beforehand is just scarily coincidentally aligned what I said beforehand. Okay. Concludes the report now, and just do a bit of a little bit of the gaming hack here before I go on and do a little bit of a searching here. Time to hack some copy protect. Do a little mini game right here. Commander War, Game of the Year edition, which is a bit of like Minesweeper. Let's do Minesweeper again and see if I can actually get through with this. That was the wrong one. Damn it! I blew up. Just need to figure out exactly where to look here. That works. Okay, that works here. Got that. This is obvious. Okay, there's like 2 left out of this. It's gotta be this thing right here, and this one. Gotcha. Okay, that's enough of Minesweeper. Now let's do the research. Load up the web browser. I guess I got them all. Okay, so that's about it then. We have like a quick sandwich. Sandwich. Now that you mention it, I would love a sandwich. Let's go ahead and just head to bed. And maybe take a shower. And a second shower, because the first one wasn't showery enough. Take a nap before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. Okay. This will be where I'll end the stream. to waxing Gibbous Moon tonight. Right after I watch this little television first. What's going on TV? Oh, it's just the weather again.
Earth thrived long before us and will endure long after we are gone.
Sure seems like the weather lady here is a bit unhinged right now. You used to just tell me about the weather. Now you're just telling me how the Earth is gonna swallow us whole. No comments on that. Okay. Go ahead and just save on this spot right there. Yep. Did just about save that. Some new things about what each of these characters are. Practically what it wants me to think too. Now, who do I want to elevate to the throne of Relay? And just uninstall Cthulhu off of that server. Don't know myself. But I do know that, let's see, tomorrow will be Thursday, and I'll probably, well, in-game it is Thursday, but today is like Wednesday for me. Let me see. I did talk with, like, Hastor, and he had, like, a little uncomfortable spat with his own grandkid, which is Azeroth, apparently. But I will have, like, some more additional things to do here after that, in any case.